The broken screen is just getting worse and worse. Now it's all like foggy and brown. Excuse my red face, I just got out of the shower. But it is time for another knit chat. And it's finally vacation time. Um, my hair is crazy. Yeah, whatever. So yeah. 1 week of not having to think about work. Am I doing? Yeah. So I decided to uh, get some new hobbies. Although, is Tinder a hobby? I've never had it before, so I downloaded it because my friends tell me that's the only way you're gonna meet someone nowadays. Um, so I thought, okay, fine, I'll do it. But it's so weird. There's this little piece of something stuck here. Like grass, I think, maybe. But yeah, it's so weird to swipe on people and like have people swipe on you and you don't even know who they are. Um, yeah, and at least all the girls that I get matched with, every single one has a flower crown on. I don't get why. But yeah. So the other hobby that is a lot more interesting, in my opinion, um, is going back to an old hobby I had, which was trash collection or trash reduction. I don't know. You go out and you pick up trash on the streets and you put them in the garbage bin. And then you take a picture of it and you put it up on Instagram. I did that like a year ago, but then I stopped. I stopped a year ago. I did it almost as long as I've been doing ukulele. So it started about the same time. This is cumbersome. But yeah, so I've noticed that recently I've been drawn back to things that I used to like. So the trash thing, and also here on the channel, like the porridge video and the forest one that I did before that. Maybe it's just because it's winter and I don't know. But yeah, I've been drawn back to those kinds of things, I've noticed. So hopefully, they do take a lot more time to make, but hopefully I'll be able to put out at least one, or at least make one during this week. So do you ever take vacations in the fall or in the winter? I never really like to take vacations during the summer because I think it's just too warm, and at least when you live this far up north, it's like sunny all the time. So even if you're working, then it doesn't matter because even when you're done and even when you're going to work, it's still bright outside. and warm outside, so you can still get to experience all of that. But then in the fall and in the winter, it's almost always dark. So then I prefer to have my vacations then, because then I can go outside during the days when I would be working and actually get like sun on me and enjoy the comparatively warm weather. um, because now when I come home it's dark outside, and when I go to work it's dark outside, and when I come home it's cold outside, and when I go to work it's cold outside. So the only time it's warm is during the day, but then I'm at work. So I prefer to have my vacations when it's the colder months, when it's the darker months, just because then I actually get to experience the bright brightness of day and the like warmth and all of that. Besides, if there's any time you want to go out of the country, that's during the colder months. So yeah, it's 1 week now. I'll be going to that hiking thing on Tuesday, hopefully. Then maybe do another one on Friday. So then I 1 day to rest tomorrow. Then we go hiking. Then 2 days to rest. Then go hiking, and then 2 days, and then back to work. So that should be good, I think. It might change a bit if it's raining, because it's been raining quite a lot, and I don't think going on very long hikes in the rain is very much fun. Last time I went to this place that I'm going now, halfway up to the top, I stepped in a puddle and my shoes got soaked, and I didn't bring a pair of spare socks, so I had to walk all the way up and all the way down in wet shoes and wet socks, cold wet shoes and socks, and that wasn't a lot of fun, so I'm hoping to be able to avoid that. At least if I bring another pair, then I can change it on the top if I get wet, and then have dry shoes all the way down. But yeah, we'll see. But I haven't decided what I want to do for the other one yet. There's a castle quite close here that I could walk to, but I could do that anytime, and I feel like I want to utilize this time to maybe go somewhere a little further away. So we'll see. I'll do some Googling and see what I find. This place that I'm going to, at least, is the highest elevated place in all of the in Stockholm, the province, I guess. It was the first piece of Stockholm that rose above the sea after the ice melted away, and see, the ice was like a kilometer thick, I think, so it was quite heavy, and it pushed down the earth into the core, or the mantle, or whatever. So when the ice reclined, it was still pushed down, but then slowly started bounce back up again, and that's still happening here. It's not very drastic, but there's still a bit of rising going on. So when the first like little islets started popping up here, that was this mountain that I'm going to, which it isn't really a mountain. It's really flat. It's like just an incline all the way up, like a little hill all the way up. um, so it's not like steep mountains with cliffs and everything like that. But once you get up there, you get quite a nice view. Um, so yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Maybe because this one was Stockholm's highest peak. Maybe I'll go to Uppland's highest peak, which is like the next, um, like above province, what that would be. Because in Sweden you have the entire country, then you have the north, which is Norrland, then you have the middle, which is Svealand, where I live, and where the name for our country comes from. So Svealand means land of the Svear, I guess, the Svea people, and like Sweden in Swedish is Sverige, which is a contraction of Svea rike, so the realm of the Svear. So yeah, the name of our country comes from this part of the country where I live, which is the middle part. And then you have in the south Götaland, and then each of these lands can be divided up into smaller parts. In my case, that is Uppland, which is upland. So you have Uppsala in Uppland, and you also have the northern part of Stockholm in Uppland, and then you have the southern part of Stockholm in another one, which I don't remember what it's called. But then within all of these, you have län, so Stockholm län, which is where I live. And then you can divide these into even more, which is a commune. So right now I live in Sollentuna commune, but I grew up in Österåker commune. And then you have towns and cities and all that. But yeah. So maybe the next step is to go to Uppland's highest peak. And then after that, maybe Svealand's highest peak. And then Sweden's highest peak, which is up in Norrland in the fjäll. And then Europe's highest peak. And then Mount Everest. And then the tallest peak in all of the solar system, which is on Mars. Hashtag first human on Mars. That's me. But yeah. To go back to what we were actually talking about, so we'll have to see what I'll do for Friday. If it even becomes Friday, we'll see. But yeah. I realize how privileged, I guess, I am to be able to travel around, because a lot of people right now are not able to do that. Our country chose a very different way of managing the pandemic, and I don't know. I don't know if it's the best one, but whatever. I'll whatever precautions I need and do what they think is the best. Even if a lot of other countries are thinking we're stupid because of it. But yeah, I'm hoping it's gonna be nice weather on Tuesday when I go. Today, when I went to work, it was so cold that I instantly regretted not putting on more clothes. My forehead is shiny. Like, it's almost like a spot. Oh, see there? Spotlights. Yeah. Note to self. Don't moisturize before making a video. You look like a disco ball. So yeah. I say that a lot. So yeah. So yeah. Um, so yeah. I almost said it. I think it's like one of those things you do when you're thinking. Because, like, when I feel like I've spoken, like I'm done talking about a topic, then I use it as a, okay, we're done. And I start thinking about what else we can talk about. And then it just comes out. So yeah. I wonder if I'll be able to finish this before the year is over. I'll have a lot of time now during this vacation because I don't want to do too much. I want it to be a lot of like resting because, as I said in um, some other video, I don't remember which one it was, I am trying to reteach myself how to sleep, and that is going so. I know that if I manage to do it, that will be a great benefit to my health. Um, but yeah, the struggle right now is quite a lot. What I'm doing is that I put on an alarm for 20 minutes, then I go to bed. And if I wake up from the alarm, then I go up from bed and do something else for a while. Usually that's knitting. Because I don't want to look at any screens, nothing with technology, just like either, well, I have the lights on, or I light a candle, because you can knit with candlelight. Maybe not the best for reading. So I do something like that for a while. And then when I feel like I'm getting tired again, then I go back to bed, put on the alarm, and go to sleep, or try to. Usually after a while, I get to this sort of in-between stage where I'm almost, I guess I must have just fallen asleep or something, because I'm too tired to actually get up out of bed. So I just turn off the alarm and then fall asleep almost instantly. So that's kind of the point I'm trying to get to. The goal is to, of course, be able to fall asleep before 20 minutes has passed. But hey, as long as like I'm getting to where it's almost 20, that's good for me. But yeah, so So there's a lot of time spent awake when I'm supposed to be asleep because I'm doing this. The good thing about this here now is that I don't have to worry about not waking up in time for work. So I will be able to put my phone on the alarm uh, on the chair out here in the living room while me being in the bedroom uh, with just my like alarm clock. Um, so then it won't bother me as much when it goes off as it does when I have it in the bed. If I'm awake, I'll still hear whoop, hiccups. If I'm awake, I'll still hear it, but if I'm asleep, then it won't wake me up. Hopefully, we'll see. But so that's what I'm gonna test during this week. So hopefully that will work, and in the spirit of the waning moon, maybe I can get rid of this bad habit, which is one, going to bed with my phone and then just scrolling on YouTube or whatever, and two, not being able to sleep well. We'll see. So yeah, my phone just turned dark because it is almost running out of batteries. So we'll end it here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll have a new video up in 3 days. So take care until then. I'll see you soon. Did I just say that? Anyways, Nakamin.